Hey, Peter. You at work? Okay, cool, good. Okay, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're picking up on me, catching up with me today. What's going on, Collective Energies? I am Solo69, and welcome to my channel. There's somebody here that's staying quiet, but they're walking away from something. They're not putting any type of feelings, or like this person is. They're not saying anything about it, but they're going their own way. Um, Nothing's wrong with that, but somebody's deciding to remove their emotions and just remove themselves away from a situation. They're not saying a word, they're just disappearing. Okay, but anyway, the messages may not resonate with everyone. What's going on? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah. Okay, this reading may not resonate with everyone, but you can always check back later on to see if anything makes sense to you then, if it does not make sense at this time. Whoever this is that's walking away from a situation, that's not saying anything about it, they've already found out what they need to find out. They've accomplished what they needed to accomplish. They learned what they needed to learn. This could be also somebody walking away from a celebration or a party or an event and not telling anyone that they left. This is like, I'm just gonna slide up the back type energy. For real. All right, like for real, this person has seen what they needed to see. They've accomplished whatever it is that they needed to do. So this person is backdooring a situation. They're sliding out the back. Now, if this is somebody who's dealing with somebody on an intimate level, this person has gotten what they needed to get, and they're on their way out. They're gone. All right. So someone sees, someone sees that another person also is innocent. Let's get one more. Yeah, and they could be going towards a person that's innocent. So they figured out all they need to figure out over here. I'm gonna backdoor this, and I'm gonna go towards this innocent person over here, someone that didn't do anything. I don't know. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your understanding. Let's get it going, y'all. That's funny, Craig David. Like, all right, so look. Someone is going towards another person and taking them out of a cold situation. Like, let me bring you into this situation because somebody else was leaving you out. I figured out what I needed to find out about this situation. I'm not even gonna tell them. I'm not fooling with them no more. I'm just walking away. I'm going another route. I've seen what I needed to see, and now I'm going towards the person that actually is innocent, the person, and I really want to bring them in from out of the cold. This is giving definitely like somebody was false accusations or something. Somebody was believing in the person that may have been telling the story, telling the lies, telling the fibs, just not telling the truth. They may have found out that this person was a liar, found out that somebody was like not who they said they were, not doing what they said they were doing. They found out what they needed to find out. They see something with much clarity, and it's like deuces, and it looks like they're going towards someone else that's innocent, that may have been portrayed as guilty, and they're bringing them like, come on, let me, I've been putting you out in the cold because I've been hearing what this other person is saying or doing, but truthfully you're the one that's really innocent. Let me come and bring, this is almost like somebody going to jail for false reasons and spending time in jail, and they didn't do anything. And now that they done found the true murderer, the true person who committed the crime or whatever, they're swapping it out now. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead now and see what messages come out for you. That may be a message all in its own. It may have absolutely nothing to do with these cards. All right, so let's get it. Show me the message for my collective energies. What is it that they need to know at this time? There's a connection here. Okay, Queen of Cups is stepping forward. Cancer energy is very potent in here. Water is all over the place. Okay, so this is also some type of emotional celebration as well, or an event of coming together with maybe just two or more people. There could be two or more people here, but I'm seeing really two people here partnering up. Um, there's an offer here on the table. Okay, now this could be someone may actually, you won't regret it, I'm feeling. So I don't know. Let's keep going. A lot of this is an emotional offer, but it's something about the growing, something that's growing here. All right, so yeah, this is somebody's coming together with another person. This is justice. This is definitely a partnering up here. There's this is not just an emotional offer either, but this kind of like partnering up and let's make money together. Let's do something together. Let's plant this seed together. All right. Somebody could be feeling like a jackass when it comes down to you, or maybe how they treated you. This is there's some things, there's some truth here behind some type of deception as well. You may not realize that something has not been fully told to you. It's just a slight bit of deception here. I'm not saying that it's bad, it's just it's giving me words unspoken. But somebody feels like a jackass, okay? I don't know. Let's see. What goes around comes around for sure. And okay, I'm picking up on energies now of signs. So I'm picking up on a Taurus and an Aquarius energy stepping forward along with Leo energy. So it does look like there is some type of what goes around comes around. What you put in, you definitely get back. But if you throw something in the fire, don't think that you're going to go in after it without getting burned. Somebody may know what this, may catch that. This is judgment. This whatever this is like, now that I know what I know, something is being solidified in a concrete way, like something is being made permanent. I'm gonna pull these back up. Show me more, please. But this is there's a group here that could be working together when it comes down to this connection. Now, this connection and this group are two different categories here, but it's giving me like there's a group here that's focused on a couple. Okay. Doesn't have to be for all of you. This couple may be a partnership. Somebody's jealous. This is like there's a jealousy here that's outrageous. Hold on. Yeah, this is somebody that's trying to knock down something that's actually pretty solid. Can you picture somebody backing up and running into a brick wall head on, head first, because they think they can knock a hole into the brick wall? But then they continue to do it until they pass out. That's what this person that's jealous, this is what they're doing. This is somebody ramming their head. This is somebody, you're gonna get a concussion. I, you know, with seeing this type of energy, it's making me wonder what is my person's mind is set in. Because if you're ramming your head into a brick wall, look, I dated somebody before. Before I actually even got married, I had an engagement with another person like years before I ended up getting married for real to someone else. And that person actually cheated on me with my brother's wife, which was some sad shit. And I honestly felt like something was going on, like not with him, like with him and the person, him and her, but more so it was like he was too good to be true in a way, and it almost felt like something was like something ain't right. Everybody else was like, he a good dude, he can sing, he can do this, he can do that. And I'm just like, yeah, he is, but some just it was just always with me. It always, and I'm talking about all through the dating, the engagement, everything. It was perfect, but it just always felt like something was off with this person to me, and I couldn't shake that shit for nothing. If that was the case, if I could have shook that off, that probably would have been my first husband. Never know. But it was always something that made me feel like something wasn't right about it. And over time nobody could see what I felt. But then when that happened, okay, I was like, it almost made me feel like I didn't really care, because I'm like, I already knew someone, right? You know what I'm saying? But so when I found out about him sleeping with my brother's wife, I was like, I really wasn't that shocked. I was shocked about the circumstances, but just it was something off about him. And when I say he was trying to win me back and forth, I was out of my mind. We was walking. I was really trying to get away from him. He was following me. And he seen this big wooden fence. We got outside this field where this huge wooden fence was. This motherfucker felt like he needed to prove to me that it was all in his head or something. I don't know what it was, but he went down head first. Boom! He did it twice. I watched him do it. I didn't tell him, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't see this coming. So, of course, I didn't stop it. I'm not even going to lie to kick it because I didn't see it coming. I was, what? Oh shit, this motherfucker crazy. That's where my head was. But he did it the second time, and he laid there. I just stepped over him politely and kept walking. I walked in my cousin's house and was like, can I use your phone? This motherfucker done ran into, I need to call the ambulance. It was like, well, this motherfucker done ran into the wall outside. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got up and ran outside to check. He was just laid out. I mean, I honestly don't think he was really passed. He could have been. He could have been passed out. The wall didn't move though. The fence just was fencing. You hear me? So, but he was on the ground, and I was, they let me. I called the ambulance. Ambulance came. And I let them know. It was like, what happened. I was like, he cheated with my brother's wife. He ain't shit. So he ended up there. Like, did you do this? Nope. I didn't do it. He did it to himself. I just watched. I didn't. They actually started laughing. They thought the shit was funny. I think they knew he wasn't, because they ain't supposed to take shit as a joke. But once they get you in the ambulance and they looking at the shit for what it is, and the person being a little overly dramatic, because I honestly think he really didn't pass out. I think he just laid there out of embarrassment. That's my personal opinion. I was like, matter of fact, yeah, here's his phone here, because he don't need to come back here. You can go over there where she at. And I left it alone. But it's like he needed to really prove that point, but the point wasn't proved. And this is what this person energy is giving right here. Now I'm not saying that this person went and slept with your brother's wife, or like family member or nothing like that. Possibly, you never know. But for the most part, what I'm gonna say is that this person feels like that they can run some, break through some shit head first, and it looks like they're gonna end up being laid out just like my ex was. So I mean, At least he landed in the grass, you know. I mean, I guess, you know. But anyway, let's keep going. Oh, okay, here we go. I didn't realize I had a troll in here, but I'm not really gonna worry about you because I've noticed that a lot of people these days have a tendency of saying, you know, crashing out saying things about other people that they have no clue about, they don't know from a can of paint. And when they do that, they really are fighting with themselves. This is a dual energy, and that's okay. You know, so whoever you are, I really send you love, you know, because having that type of energy and spreading that type of energy, you really showing who you truly are. And even if you're hiding behind the camera, your spirit still moves. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I feel for you to have that type of energy to just be exploiting it all over the place for no reason. You know, God bless you. That's all I can say. Hey, Enchanted. Mhm. Anyway, let's keep going though and see what else comes out. Yeah, there could be some type of fight or battle here that somebody has, and they may be having a hard time trying to take something from you. This could be a mental thing for some reason that I feel like somebody's trying to take, but they could be watching you to see if they're bringing any type of effect to you. This person wants to rip something to shreds, but you know, the show must go on. You know, people must move forward. Nobody's caring about that type of stuff. And this could even be for like who was just saying whatever they were saying, talking shit in my live, you know, like, hey, baby, it's not going to stop no show. So whatever. Anyway, but this is like somebody that's like fighting for something that they're trying to really take from you. This could even be taking your time, taking your essence, taking, you know, you spending time doing one thing, here comes somebody doing something else, you know, like distracting you. This person is watching you do your work. Okay, so I could definitely have a troll that's hiding under an account that know me, that don't really know me, that's really trying to pull a side of me out. This could be an example that's being set for someone else that needs to understand that don't let nobody take you off your shit. Don't let nobody pull you out of character. Okay. So this is about remaining committed, you know, stepping up to the plate in a place to the placement in authority. Somebody does charity work. Maybe you don't call it that. Maybe you don't see it in that form, but somebody helps a lot of people. And this person that's like, I guess, battling with something in their own head, they're watching you do this. Yeah, they try to build some type of plan around it, but anyway. So let's see what there's a fight here, and it's like people are watching, or this person's trying to watch some type of. I don't know how somebody got another person by the throat, but this is like trying to shut them up, maybe by the throat chakra. Speaking could be significant. This could also be somebody's kink. Not really seeing that though, but I'm not gonna act like it's not probably there. This is somebody hoping that they can slither in your space and bring some type of toxicity while you are in a good mood. Somebody trying to fuck your mood up. Somebody trying to fuck your day up. And that's okay. You know. Um this this person is actually holding on. Picture a person running in the wind with a trench coat on that's like flapping in the back, you know. Picture somebody trying to hang on to the person's coat, like up here though, not in the back, but up here. But as they're trying to hold on, this person is taking off and the coat is flapping. So now they it's almost like they going with the wind, the person on the coat, because they started to flap too. You know, the coat can come off. the coat can come off. But the person that's moving with the coat on is not taking it off. But the coat is not buttoned up, it's opened up, like you know how the wind get in the coat and it started just flapping and shit. Now imagine this person can't hold on to the collar of the coat. So they trying to latch on to the little shit as it's flying. Now they at the back of the tail of the coat flying. This person like trying to hold on. Someone is on this type of time slithering though. They're doing it what they can to try to hold on to something as they're being released off. They cannot hold a grip like they should. Not should, but like they want to or trying to. This is toxicity though. This is so you may have people that's really trying to find a way to latch on to you and they cannot grip you the way that because your emotion. And this is the only thing this is somebody that's trying to hold, I'm not going to even say project, but this is like put their weight on you. The weight that they feel with themselves. Yeah. Thank you, Enchanted. And I ain't worried about racist because the people gonna find a way to be, they're gonna find a way to be prejudiced with whatever. But Sagittarius and Capricorn energy is here stepping forward. Is watching. It's like they really, 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 boy, it's heavy on them. That's why I'm saying, like, even a person like that, today, my mood don't give a fuck about being angry with you. I'm not in that type of, you catch me on a day, my mood might change. I might give you something to talk about. But today is like, with love, man, my heart go out to a person on that type of time. Because really, your ignorance is bleeding. It's like when my maintenance man was fucking with me that day. And I said, crackhead nigga. He white though. I was like, crackhead nigga, you out here acting like this, man, like fucking with a girl, bro. You ain't got shit better to do. That motherfucker was it wasn't even about nothing else, but you called me a nigger. I'm white. He actually said that. And I was like, white crackhead, hunky crackhead. I don't give a fuck. Crackhead. That was me. But that's like somebody that's like, I don't know. I'm picking up on this energy here, looking at these two cards, honestly. But it's like as if somebody don't like, somebody dumb. I'm gonna just leave it at that because somebody just dumb. Okay, I don't know. Let me keep going though. Hopefully the energy changes. Zeke leg. I'm sorry. He looking back at me like, why? He looked back at me like, why you up here calling my shit out? Okay, dude. Maybe I want some frog legs. You got some jumbo frog legs. All right, on to transitioning. Okay, good. Finally, we're moving on because I don't know what that was about, but we're moving on. Clearing your path. I don't know who this was that was trying to hold on to you as you was about to fly away. This is kind of like what this giving because that cape energy with this trench coat energy that I saw. It's like somebody like, hold on, wait a minute, where you going? And they latching on, but they flying in the wind with your coat. and the coat can come off. So they actually trying to attach themselves. That's even more something to look at. This is like somebody trying to attach themselves to an attachment that's not really attached to you. You're just wearing it. But they're attaching themselves to something that's really not fully attached to you. You're not even fully attached to, because it's attached to you, because they see it attached to you. They see you wearing it. It runs deep in some kind of way. But there's a transitioning here to peace. On, flying away, going on your way. Peaceful state. Somebody could be, you could be showing someone a way to something or how to do something, or someone could be showing you this, a way to something or how to do something, like guidance, like, maybe something that you've never done but by yourself before, or experience. This is like, like, say for instance, a child's first time filling out an application, or even like their first time filling out a doctor's appointment, paperwork. Sometimes that can be really hard for someone if they've never done it before. And even if they're reading the shit, they may not know exactly if they're putting shit down right. That's why they may go to the desk and ask them, is this accurate? And I'm not sure if I'm putting this in the right place. Have you ever filled out an application and there was something on the application that you didn't quite understand? So you went back and was like, I didn't want to leave that blank, but I'm not sure what to fill in here. So it's giving me like somebody's instructing another person, or passing on instruction or guidance here, leading someone through something or showing them the way. Okay. But there's a transitioning here that it's like someone is being led through a portal, in other words. All right. Thank y'all for chilling with me and watching the video also. Yep, this is somebody helping another person get out of Dodge, get out of a situation that's been holding them back. I'm gonna tell you, it's something about this situation here. When I don't know, this is like having an invisible cell, like you in an invisible cell, you got an invisible deputy that's walking around making sure that you don't leave the cell, that you don't even know that you're in. Just imagine, this is a lot of shit that's starting to, like, because I'm seeing like somebody breaking out of prison and the lights going off and the sirens, you can kind of hear them and shit. But there's no prison. So this is almost like somebody got it in their head that they got you locked up, or they got you where they want you to be. And, you get out of this, it's a problem. This person gets to getting antsy because they feel like you're about to get out of this jail that you don't even know that you're in, or invisible space, or like, it's almost like a line here that's not there, that somebody's like, you cross that line, you're triggering off something, and you're alerting me that you're about to leave, and I can't let that happen. So I'm gonna get up and scare you back into that, on the other side of that line. Stay in line? Damn. So we got somebody here that's really trying to manipulate somebody or control somebody to stay in line, a line that they created for this person to stay in. The person don't even know the fuck what's going on. Okay, but there's a transitioning out of this line. Like somebody's getting out of it, or they're crossing over, okay? No. Yeah, but this is whatever y'all tried to do, somebody tried to do, like, this is a high priestess. Y'all tried to hog tie down a high priestess. And this was This is like catching a Pokemon or some shit. Hold on. Because somebody's really rare, okay? Let me say that first. This is somebody now somebody may have wanted to grip a hold to this rare person, but they didn't want nobody to know that they was trying to put them in a cage or put them somewhere where nobody saw them, or they didn't. I don't know what I'm really picking up on, but I'm picking up on somebody that's really rare. Somebody else see the rareness and don't want nobody else to witness it or see it, but I'm gonna capture this Pokemon or capture this rare unicorn person, and I'm just gonna keep an eye on them, and I'm only gonna let them go so far without starting shit to reel them back or something like that, or whatever. I don't know, but it's almost like catching a Pokemon or catching somebody or trying to capture somebody that's hard to catch. But so really I can't cage them. So I'm gonna put this invisible line up or this, so when they cross it, it lets me know. So I gotta come stop it. I gotta do something to run this person back in the door, or it's hard to grasp, y'all. So hopefully somebody on the can see where I'm going with this. Shit is an entanglement though. It's not working. And so it's giving me, this is the person that's latching on to the trench coat. They're trying to hold on to something that's not meant to be held on to. How you gonna try to lock somebody down that's not meant to be locked down? But this is like, I don't want them to know this is what I'm doing. I don't want nobody to know this is what I'm doing. Somebody's obsessive as fuck. Crazy. Now there's somebody's having a hard time, and it's like this, it's almost like this person has got themselves in their own entanglement trying to do this. You can see the wires around them, but not around you. They was trying to be invisible for to put them down for you, but I don't know, you didn't trip none of the wires. So look, yesterday I did a reading, and I kept saying tripping the wires. Somebody's like, don't be careful not to trip this wire though, because it can set you back into a faded situation type shit. So that could resonate with this as well. And somebody could be like, somebody could have tripped their own fucking wires and set themselves back. Now this is like, man, somebody about this abundance with this Empress. This Empress is in prosperity at this time. Very solid, very stable energy. Somebody, I don't get it. I don't get it. This Empress, and there's the Emperor next to them. They right next to each other. So this, and they're receiving dharma, or they're giving karma. No, they're receiving dharma, but it's actually giving karma to somebody. To this, there's another man here, this masculine here, that's really doing what the fuck they want to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's something about them being out of line. And once again, stay in line energy is here. Somebody wanted you to stay in line, the line that they created for you that was invisible. You ain't even see it. But they went out of line, going against the grain, out of line to keep you in line, and they ain't even supposed to be trying to keep you in line. Who the fuck is this person? But you sitting with the Emperor, but they trying to keep you in line. Remember I said it was a connection. Then I said there was a partnering up, or like two or more people coming together. It's giving me that there's a three, like there's a third wheel, a third wheel here that's trying to latch on or stay connected or trying to draw a line, like trying to make an invisible line in the sand and keep two people from don't cross that line. You cross the line, but they're out of line. Trying to keep other shit in line that they ain't supposed to be touching. Don't leave it alone. It ain't. What is this? But abundance is here for this emperor and empress. But it's like somebody else is karma. This high priestess is this empress. Can't nobody tell me it ain't. This high priestess is getting all types of downloads. And they're it's like they're seeing something and they're getting past it, but it may be pricking to this high priestess empress. They're seeing something, but they're getting it's like they're very alert to something. They see it, they also can feel it. It's pricking them, but it's not stopping no show. This high priestess is like, it may hurt. I mean, damn, there's a little sword here. It's a sword there. You stabbing me and shit. Fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm aware of what you're doing, so I'm just gonna clean my wounds. This is somebody who giving me, I lick my own wounds. I don't go and, you know, try to fight back. This empress high priestess is not giving a fight back. They're giving licking wounds and moving on. Downloads again. It's like almost like they're getting the downloads to say this is, take the hit, not, some shit is you can handle the punch. Some shit ain't worth swinging back, and it's almost like this is giving this person another chance because they're not fighting fire with fire here. So somebody fighting them with themselves for real. Because the person that they're trying to battle with ain't giving them no fight. And that's good for you, not giving that fight back. Like everybody don't deserve you to fight back to. Everybody ain't worthy of your hits, even if they damage shit. It's almost like Latifah. I mean, not Latifah. What's that girl name? Tasiki. It's like, why did I say Latifah? Mm-hmm. But Tasiki, Krishan Rock sister, it's almost like she'll say, well, basically, like if anybody watches Baddies, you saw how she slap boxed Summer. She would, when she fight and go in gun it, but she went up to Summer. Some people ain't worth the hands being balled up. Just slap them around a little bit and that's all. And some people ain't even worth that. Some people want to be, they want you to fight them. And now it's like this woman, I remember this, I had just got out the hospital. I'm not going to tell y'all about none of the situation, but the woman had my dog and she was watching my dog it was the same woman I bought the dog from. And I needed to go to the ER and I didn't want to leave my dog. So I was in the ER. I was in the hospital for a few days. When I got out the hospital, I went to get my dog. This bitch was trying to tell me to pay another whole amount for my dog. Bitch, I know. Y'all, and then I'm the only one out of all of the whole dog litter that you got. I'm the only one that paid for a dog. It was a racist situation with that too, which I thought was weird because she was married to a black man, but the way she treated him, yeah, it was doggish, doggy dog world, spitting in his food, all types of weird shit like that. Was happy that he passed away type energy, So I don't respect that at all anyway. But before all that took place, I need to get my dog. And I remember when it was like she was an older woman though, shorter than me, white woman, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not no big person, but I'm not finna fight just anybody either because of how I know, regardless of me being big or small, I know how I fight. So, no, I'm not finna do that. And with her, it was like she was egging it on, like she was giving me a hard time, but she eventually gave me my dog. But then she made a fucked up ass comment, real fucked up, about my hospital stay, which it was not no STDs, it wasn't nothing like that, but it was some serious shit going on and I needed to be monitored. And so for that being said, the comment that she made, I ain't gonna lie. I rushed up to her. I was finna door in the van that she was standing in front of. I was finna put her through that bitch. I ain't gonna even lie, my brain was on that. But when I walked up to her, she got up in my face and was like, hit me, hit me. She did that shit. And I was like, nah, you ain't even. You ain't even. That's it. It's like she woke me up from me, right? Gunning at her. I'm gunning at her, and she woke me up right when I got to her face. She said, "Hit me." I was like, "Bitch, you crazy? Nah, I finna hit you." But I did get in my friend's car and cracked that. I doop, one doop, and the whole windshield just cracked up. And I was like, damn, man, I'm sorry, man. I could have been her face, though. Like, my friend was like, damn, Angel. I was like, just take me home. I'll pay for it later. Just take me home. My bad, but it could have been her face, though. That's all I kept thinking. It could have been her face. And so this right here is like somebody, the energy that I'm seeing right here, and I'm explaining these for a reason. So I don't think I'm just telling stories to be talking. I'm saying this because, and I'm just detailed like that. So my bad. But like whoever this is, they are picking, they want you to back. You know what I'm saying? And you're not giving them what they want. And this is just making them not only feel more stupid, but the more stupid that they feel, the more angry that they get. You're not giving somebody the pleasure, which is a great thing. So, but you're getting a lot of downloads about the situation, whoever I'm talking to. Even if you're not paying attention to the downloads, you could be looking at them like inner thoughts. You could be looking at them like you're just, this cross your mind and it go that way and it keep going. But pay attention to it because right now somebody's getting a lot of downloads about the situation. Right. Hold on. There is some type of assistance here that's coming in secret for somebody. This is like, yeah, that's going to put you on this pedestal. But this is almost like because you're overlooking something that's really dumb or somebody that's really slow. Whoever this person is they don't have, I'm not saying that like they don't know God, but they definitely ain't moving with the light of God in them. This is somebody who's moving with a voided, empty vessel or some pure darkness within, back behind their eyelids and shit. So you are going to be receiving some type of assistance or help here. There's support here for you that's coming in. And you may be even getting a download about that too, which could also make you sit back on what somebody else is trying to reel out of you, because you already could be aware that you're getting the support that you need elsewhere or to where this right here don't even bother you the way that it would if you didn't receive some type of support somewhere else. But this is there's a it's secretive support here. Um so basically the person that's supporting you may not want anybody to know that they're helping you. This is definitely giving me some Nicodemus energy. Somebody who may be riding for you, but they don't want others to know it. Somebody who may even help, um, give you what you need to keep going, but they don't want others to know it's coming from them. That's Nicodemus energy to me because Nicodemus did that with Jesus. He sat with Jesus on a lot of occasions, but it was in private. Nobody knew. Nicodemus had his own structure, his own authority. He was running his own shit. He was teaching his own sermons. He was doing his own thing, traveling just pretty much like Jesus was, but he was doing it in his own way. I think he was a high priest or a higher friend in his I think he was. I'm not really sure, but he definitely loved Jesus to death, but he just, it was like, if he followed, if he, Jesus was like, well, then, if you know what's right, then won't you follow me, and he was like, I can't, but I give you this to help you. Every time you come in, I got you, but I can't I can't let others know that I'm because it'll make me it'll be it's bad business for me if I let others know that I'm supporting you, you know. So that's the energy of this support system that I'm seeing here coming in right here. But this is somebody that don't want to regret helping you, but they definitely want to help because they see potential, they see something great here, and this is definitely exalting energy. This could be disastrous to other people, seeing you rise above their occasion, and so someone wants to help you do it, but they don't want no problems, they don't want no smoke. That's all. There's a Gemini here that's guarded, or that you may need to be guarded from, that could be trying to come towards you very, very slow. This could be this person is doing what the fuck they want to do, but yet what they want to do is not good. Somebody ancestors waiting on this person to make a move. They not moving, but they waiting on this person to do something. They sitting in the motherfucking cut waiting, honey. Patiently too. Like we ain't got number time. Like when you think that we're one way, we're really here. We're really paying, like zoomed in on some shit, like you don't see us watching you, but bitch, we're watching you. Like it's somebody's. This is, and I've caught this feeling before, catching it again. This is like somebody's, like your ancestors are not around you; they're around your enemy. Waiting. We posted. We make any move. We say anything. Say it. Do it. You can talk about it. Move on it though. We really don't like hearing you talk that shit. That's why we sitting here though, because you pissing us off. But patience is a virtue. Because if we move first before you do anything, you latching on, you trying to latch on, but right now you latching on, you ain't even latching on to the person, you latching on to the cloth. So, you keep trying to do this, then we coming in. Like it's like they waiting, they watching and fucking waiting. And no, it's like every little step you take, we will be there. Type shit. So the choice is yours to walk away. Whoever, this is a warning for somebody. Somebody's getting a warning and to make the decision. It's up to you. This your decision to make. These ancestors is not playing with somebody. They warning you, whoever you are. This could be a Virgo. This could be somebody that need to go within and take some time out to themselves and see is this really worth it, because especially if you have tried, tried this hard and ain't really got nowhere with it. Come on, you can get up here. You just got down from up here. Zeke, I'm not getting down. And I already done got down. And I know what's in there for you. So you're not finna do that to me. Don't look at me like that. Boy, on with your life. You got me checking on nothing. For real, you got me checking on nothings, bro. I'm trying to get this message out. I got other stuff to do, and I honestly don't even feel like doing it, but I got to. Got to do some laundry today. Judgment is here. This person don't know that, like, somebody don't know that a judgment call has already been made, though. And I spoke this already, that somebody saw what they needed to see, and they've ended something, walking away from something, and they're going towards someone that's innocent. And so this judgment call is here, and somebody, but it's like also giving someone else it's like a warning, like, bro, it's already over with, sis, this is already done. Like, the only thing now that you can do is fuck yourself up, because the judgment call has already been made. So to continue to move over this is overkill. It's overdoing something after that. And there is a secret judgment. I don't know, this person may not know a call has been made, because it's a secret. This is a secret judgment call here. Someone it's more so like, let me show you better than I can tell you, actually. There's a samurai here that's done. There's a samurai here. Somebody got that samurai blood. I don't know. That's who that is. They don't know it. They don't know it. But they also, somebody don't know that somebody has received the clarity that they need. The samurai person may have been the one to receive clarity. Fuck is this samurai? It's a little ninja. They don't know that someone has already seen the truth, seen what they needed to see. Once again, they actually don't know it. But the message is coming in to bring about this tower moment, because that's what this is. And there's a message coming in fast about it. So somebody's going to be left in reflection, like, this is going to be something that's going to happen so fast, or it's going to take place so fast, it's going to leave somebody with a whiplash. What's it called? Whiplash? It's one of them moments where this person didn't see this coming. Definitely a caught off guard tower here. And as this tower is coming, somebody else is coming in. Like I say, somebody's going out, somebody's coming in. So it's definitely giving me that something else is going to emerge, or is emerging, and something is falling. But this is giving me replacement as well. Like, there's a replacement here. Yeah, that's coming in. Like this innocent person. The person that the person sees, they see that they're innocent, that they're, they get they're this is being they're replacing this other person or something because they're getting this tangible offer here. But remember, I said that there was an offer here with this connection. It was an offer, it was an emotional offer, but it was also something about planting a seed. And it was either like y'all gonna either get money together or something, like somebody teaching you how to do something, or you're gonna do it together, or something about that coin though. But this is a replacement I'm picking up on. This person feel like a jackass. They want another chance. They trying to think on how to get another chance to receive this coin. That's all they care about though. That's it. They trying to ride your coattail. You can take the coat off though. Then what? This is somebody sitting under another person's coattail right now. While they trying to ride your, this person do too much. So while they try to ride your coattail that they about to fall off of, they actually sitting under someone else's coat right now, feeling dumb as fuck. So they done this ain't nothing new to them. This is somebody who rides off of other people. Period. This is somebody that tried to cover it up too. No, they don't. They don't ride off of nobody. Why would I do that? I don't do that type of stuff. But this is somebody looking for another opportunity. Thinking that I'm sitting under this other person's coat already. Another victim that they done already made a victim. Because they sitting under their shit. While they trying to latch on to yours. So this person must already know that something is going to be over with because they're trying to find another way already. Ideas, trying to think. This person over here like, figure this out. They're reflecting. They're thinking about what they done already did to the person that they already sitting under. It's almost like they retracting more than what trying to look at it like, look at what I've already put myself in, look at what I've already caused. But it's almost like I went about it this way and I was able to do it this way. So maybe I should try it this way. You know what I'm saying? Like they over there strategizing on some, plot plan strategize, but I feel dumb type energy because like, this is maybe this okay because I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people that when I'm in a bind, that's when my brain get to really working. It seemed like that's when every conclusion that I didn't think of pops up, but I don't know which one to move on and stuff like that. It's almost like that's when I work my best sometimes, is when in a hectic situation. I feel like you throw me, if you don't, I can get too comfortable too fast. So you put me in a hectic situation, I'm gonna climb the fuck on up out of that bitch. Cause nah. So it's something like that. But sometimes even being in those situations, the back is against the wall and all you look this way, it's a wall, and you look this way, it's a wall. What do you do? But I don't know. That's when my power kick in or some shit. I don't know. But I think it's an adrenaline rush. I don't know. Twista. Somebody could like Twista, the artist. The rapper? I do. Chicago, he's from Chicago. He speak about it a lot, so Chicago could be very significant. Something is almost over. Something is dying out, and it looks like somebody may be, like I say, in regret. Something is over, dying out. You put the, it's done. Justice is here. A decision, has been made to get through something. This emperor is coming in strong as fuck. And they finna, if you trying to rip this person to shreds, I'm finna rip your ass to shreds first. Energy is here. Scorpio is stepping forward along with, Scorpio. Scorpio is real strong. Gemini, you're here as well. It's almost 3:00. So the new idea for this person that's moving forward towards their destiny. On to the new idea for this person. This person is loved a lot. So, picking on somebody or picking with a person or trying to ride on somebody because are trying to put weight on somebody that you don't know shit about. You don't know nothing about their background. You don't know nothing about who they know. You don't know, just because they told you they don't know nobody. You don't know who they learned. You don't know nothing. But to take this person getting victory all the way through, to try to find another way to conquer somebody, while you're winging it as it is kind of like, it's kind of one of them emotions where you should say, I should stop while I'm ahead and just settle myself right here. Let it be. But this is somebody who don't know how to stop. They don't. This is somebody who's really, like I say, a real karmic. This is somebody who don't think outside that box of being a karmic. They only thinking about what to do to get over on the next situation. They're not trying to, I don't know. This is not somebody who knows the golden rule. This is somebody who wants somebody else's inheritance handed to them as if they deserve it, and they ain't worked for it for shit. That's the work that they have put into it is involving scheming, scamming. This could be a scammer for sure. Riding other people's coattails. Instead of earning it on your own, I'm gonna learn how to. I'd rather work on training myself how to latch on to the next person's shit. This is a brother man that's for real. This could definitely have a lot to do with the reading that I did yesterday. This is like a brother man. I'm just, don't mind me. I'm just coming in here to fix me a sandwich type motherfucker. Taken from you in your face. This person's energy is back. So there's a secret here. Secretly staying. This is somebody that's, hey, real shit. This is a squatter. This is somebody who ain't paying shit. They secretly laying low in somebody else's shit. Now, this could be somebody that simply live with their parent or live with someone else and making it out like to the world that they doing it all big by themselves, but they really not. This is somebody who's making it out like I pay my shit, but they really hooking up shit to other people's shit and running their electricity and stuff off of somebody, living off of somebody else's means. This person ain't got no home. They don't. Not one that they can call theirs, that's really theirs, that they can say, they're confident in saying that I pay the bills, my name is on this, I pay the rent, here's the receipts to prove it, this is my shit. Somebody can't say that. And I'm not knocking nobody who can't say that, because people got arrangements. You know what I'm saying? Some people really got arrangements, and it is what it is, and that's what's up. These days, sometimes we need roommates and stuff like that. We get somewhere to get on our feet. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, real shit. But this is someone who makes it out like it's that they do exactly what they don't do, while they try to downplay somebody else. This is a squatter, or somebody that's living off another person, for just period. This is somebody who's low key kind of worried about, while they're seeming so confident, they're worried about being out in the cold. They don't, I mean, they may hide it well. Then there's this innocent person coming in that's bringing light and clarity to this situation. Yeah, this person is well loved. Like I say, this is like agape love here that I'm seeing. God's love is all around this person. This is a grown person that I'm picking up on. Sorry to say it, like I'm fit to say it, but yeah, grown person with a childlike spirit. Now, I'm really not gonna apologize for that, because that's a beautiful thing, honestly. But this is someone that's well connected with the Most High. That's very fertile as well, and secretly attacking this person. Hold on, it's clear to see this person is making something well known. Pisces energy is still here, strong too. Taurus energy just popped in. When I say stability, somebody is. I would call this person the go-to person, because they get this is like, the reason why I say this is because this person got this person carries a child spirit. But when I say the stability of an adult lies on them, like they show that, but they carry inside a child spirit. But this was somebody who's very loyal. This is somebody who's very grounded. This is somebody who takes their time. This is somebody who's been, they've already got their badge of honor. They got it. They're rooted in it. They're rooted in it. Like, ain't no getting around that. They look the other way when it comes down to seducing or seductive shit, or seduction. They look the other way when this person could be extremely fertile, though. Now, this, when I say fertile, it could be like they can, maybe they can pop a baby in you really quick, or they can get pregnant really fast, or they come out that they're swarming with ideas. This person may not have forgotten some things. There's some things here that a lot of ideas this person may have in their mind. They could have shit written down as well, but for the most part, this person is something about them having a keep safe up here for real in their head. So a lot of things that like I say, this person could have a lot of shit, like books of shit written down maybe, but most of the shit that they got is in the brain. This is somebody who giving me and I can relate to this. This is somebody who's like, the good shit I keep in my head. I put everything else down on paper. I relate to that. Because yeah, sometimes the good shit gets stolen if you put it on paper. But a person could see that and take it and run and not know that there's so much more that lies within. This also came out in that message yesterday, because I spoke about somebody being on the outskirts and taking something and running without realizing that there's so much other resources or sources that's within. like missing, taking a piece of the blessing, not realizing that they left majority of the blessing behind because they just tried to take and run what they could get out of a situation instead of, working with it for real, or really putting energy or, their emotions into it, or really wanting to do something. This is like, I just want what I can get to get by. I just want, and it's kind of like they don't realize how they messing up a blessing. That's what, I don't know. It just seems like this person right here is a hell of a person, but yet they may come off childish. They may come off like naive also, like they don't know a lot. But this is somebody who the information is stored within them, and they may not know a lot. Like like they may not know what they know. They may not, they may not realize the wisdom that they keep in here that comes out. And somebody, some people don't recognize what they are capable of doing, maybe to help or hurt others. In this case, this person may not recognize their own strength fully, but it looks like they know it, but sometimes they just don't care. And when I say that, I'm not saying it like careless. I'm just saying it like they may look naive or seem naive to the next person, but to them they just, it's going over their head. It's not a big deal. I don't know. I'm picking up on old girl from Hancock. I can't open this. I can't open this. You might open this for me, baby. And the whole time she just tore the city up, threw some buildings and shit around and all this other shit, because motherfucker done called her crazy. But yet she go home and can't open the pickle jar up. This is that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody got that power, but hold on, y'all. Okie doke. Zeke, I can see you side eyeing me. I don't know why, but I see you. And I'm gonna tell you, this person that I was just talking about, they got a strong movement, and they are moving, and they're walking towards their destiny. They're doing their thing. They made the decision that they're gonna stand in their power. That's what's up. So this person is gonna stand in their power and go towards this new beginning and receive this offer, receive this tangible offer here. This person is taking that risk. That's what's up. It's a lot jumping out. A lot that's like the full moon could be real significant here. So I'm not sure when the next full moon is, but the next full moon could be real significant here. There's an emperor that's like that's gonna be, this is an emotional offer. Like I said, this emperor may have emotions attached to this tangible offer. There could be an emotional offer here, but there could be there could be a tangible offer here, but this emperor may have some type of emotional connection to it, or either is some type of emotional reason that's making them feel the urge to want to do this, something like that. But it's like they see something with clarity. They do. And it does look like that they're choosing a route. They were on one route that may have been a bad route, so they're choosing another route. And coming in slow towards this empress. They scared. What the fuck they scared of? I don't know, but this emperor is afraid. It's showing some fear here. Gotta call it. Yeah, I don't know. Does Empress make you feel that way? That's what it's looking like. It's been a hassle to get to this Empress. It has. But they coming in. They're coming on in though. But it's been a hassle, honey. Somebody been at war over this Empress. Yeah, but they're coming on in, bringing justice here, and they're finna balance some things out all the way. This person is like, I'm finna put it all out there on the line in front of everybody. Like, I'm finna put this girl or this person on this pedestal. That's it. That's it. That's it. This is justice. Everything else is dead to this person when it comes down to that situation. They don't care about nothing else. They're gonna put this person on the pedestal, and who don't give a fuck who see it. They don't. But here's the catch. Nicodemus energy. Once again, they hide in their hand even though they're putting this person on a pedestal. So basically, it's like everybody gonna see this person on this pedestal, but nobody's gonna know how this person really got there. You know, and so this emperor is gonna. It's like they on the sideline watching this happen while they're the ones are orchestrating it to take place. And nobody will know that it's them that's playing a part in this shit. But they are. They're the ones that's going to help this Empress get up off of something or lift them up, bringing balance into us. They're balancing something out for them. Somebody could have a white dog. This little white dog is just like all in the background, like watching this person balance things out. So the person that's balancing things out, they could have a pet. Doesn't have to be white, doesn't have to be a dog, but they could have a pet. White dog, though. This person is coming in. Like I say, they're coming in to bring justice. This is an emperor moving on his chariot. They're moving swiftly, too. Going against the ties, going against all the emotions that set up, like don't do it. They're doing what they doing. Been doing what you want to do to ride coattails and sit under other people's coats and shit like that. So while you sitting there squatting and doing all this extra shit, you ain't even living your own means because you ain't got no means to live on. So you living off other people's shit type energy. I'm gonna come on in and I'm gonna balance this shit out, but ain't nobody gonna know it was me that really did it. Stay out the way, but I'm coming in. It's weird. There's a Cancer here that's manifesting here. This is divine manifesting. This is guided to do you. Oh shit, going straight into a wish fulfillment. Yep. A decision has been made to put an end to all this other shit. For real, like the betrayal is over with, man. It's done. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife, who cut off their tail with the something knife. Have you ever seen such in your life? 3 blind mice. 3 motherfuckers here, moving, squandling, squirreling, trying to get away. But these mice ain't blind. They just was dumb. Hold on. Blind-sighted maybe? But they ain't blind. But Empress is manifesting this. Whatever this Empress is manifesting, it's got these motherfucking mice squandering. Which way? Go this way. Nah, bitch, go this way. Nah, bitch, go this way. They fighting to go which way they going to get out of Dodge. But they running into each other. They running like they're blind. But they ain't blind. This Empress is doing something here, divinely guided to do it, and it's restoring some things. This tangible offer is coming. This is going to make someone very happy, very satisfied. This is also going to put some money in your pocket. Not saying that you don't already got it. looking like more. Somebody got some really nice cheekbones. That just stood out right here. Like whoever this woman is, your cheekbones, that's the like I know they're the shit. I don't know. I be feeling kind of. I just learned to accept my cheekbones. Like I'm learning because I got some high cheekbones too, and normally like I got a slim face right here, and then the cheekbones be showing up out, so it should be weird. Jesus loved you too, baby, and he died for you and me. Yeah, all of that. Yeah. Thanks for reminding us. Let's keep going. So, yeah, this person is coming in from out of the code receiving Dharma. This person is receiving another badge of honor. I already got one rooted, walking in it, power with one badge of honor, but they're about to receive another one. This is like rewarded for something. Somebody's getting like picking up on like trophies. And I remember saying that at my daddy's grave, that I gave the wrong father my trophies because he never respected them or showed gratitude that look at what my kid doing. He hid them. He would put them in places where nobody would see them. So when I realized he wasn't my real father, and then I sat at my real father's grave, I cried. And I remember saying I ain't coming back until I got some trophies for you, but when driving away thinking about that, I realized that the same trophies that I earned when I was young, I can't go after those type of trophies. So these is gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Like life trophies, conquering this in life, conquering that in life, getting through that conquest over here as far as your journey and stuff like that. That was where I was at. 4:20 on my clock, even though it's really 3:20. I didn't ever set that clock back. So yeah, but it's something about receiving those type of trophies or showing trophies here. And there's trophies here. This is like somebody earning a trophy. And this is like a life trophy, something that you've done in your life, not on playing bowling or skating or running and racing or basketball and football and soccer and shit, baseball. This is trophies of succeeding something in life. This doesn't necessarily mean I accomplished my graduation from college. This is something that when I say life, shit gets against us in life. The world could come tumbling down over you. And then you get up out of that shit and keep fucking going and succeed and actually make it out of that shit. That's a trophy. Getting past somebody who constantly trying to sabotage you or stop you or trying to walk you down in the mud when you are doing everything you can to try to make sure that person don't even get wet on the bottom of their feet. But yet you can still manage to get out of the mud without even getting dirty. That's a trophy. So it's little shit like that I'm recognizing as trophies here. Life-changing decisions and making the right decision. Because it shows it doesn't, it's not something to just talk about. You walking in this purpose and it's showing on you. That's a fucking trophy. And this is like, this is somebody that's rising to an occasion. This is a leader stepping up. This is somebody that's stepping into a leader position because they're receiving these trophies. Now, you know where you were when you got on your spiritual journey. For the ones that are on your path, for the ones who know that where they was versus where they are now, and they see the growth because they stayed to the path. They stayed on their shit. Give yourself that pat on the back. Real talk. It doesn't matter. Sometimes an inch and a mile is two different lengths. But sometimes that inch feel like a fucking mile, depending on your circumstances or your situation. It deserves a pat on the back still. So don't take it like, I ain't really get too far now. You got further than where you were. You feel me? Believe in you. Let's keep going. Somebody's definitely been in the water, stuck. But but let me tell you something. This wasn't even no real. Okay, this is like Jello. It's like somebody tried to make Jello out of water and call it mud. Jello got flavors to it. That's what I'm saying. You fuck around and put me in some red Jello. Bitch, I'm finna eat through this shit. You hear me? Somebody threw somebody in Jello. Treating it like they was throwing them in mud. Like a bottom feeder or some shit. Somebody could have even got treated like this. Low vibrational energy, like a bottom feeder, like you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't even shit at the bottom of my shoe type. You ain't shit. And this, you ate through it. It's something about you eating through it. That's why I say Jello, because you put me in a tub of Jello. If it's some clean Jello, gobble that shit up. And I mean, you can get full off Jello, but you can burp and that shit go right back, right on down, So it's kind of like you can eat your way through this. Or you showed this, but this is I'm gonna say an illusion, but it was some trickery involved here to make you think that you were stuck in something that you really wasn't, or like knee deep in something that you really wasn't. And it's almost like the person that was putting the Jello, putting you in the Jello in the first place is like you done ate through the Jello and you done made your way to the person while they still trying to put the Jello in the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you look up at them like, because this is kind of like eating the Jello and following the trail of where it's coming from. And you run right into the person while they on the ladder dumping the Jello into this thing. And you like, tap, tap, tap. What you doing? And they're like, oh shit. I didn't know you was. What you doing back there? I thought I was drowning you in mud. Bitch, this is Jello. Picking up on mud pies. Somebody's kid may like making mud pies. Or you may used to like making mud pies and shit when you were young. Now somebody could be Muslim. Now I'm picking up on bean pies. Maybe it's just the pie where other, because I don't know. I could have thought about sweet potato pie, apple pie, or something. I don't know. A bean pie, a whole bean pie. That's a Muslim. Somebody could be a Muslim. There's a tower here. This is like all the shenanigans it's time to put this shit to rest. It's just time. It's time. Karma is here waiting to be put, passed out. And you can't run from karma. When you think you are, karma really giving you a break. Meanwhile, letting you continue to dig a hole. You cannot run from it. I don't care if you believe it or not. Some people want to put it in their brain that if they act like it don't exist, then it won't touch them. No, baby. Just because you want to treat something like it's not real, don't mean that it's the realness of it ain't gonna show up and show out. This is like saying that a cloud, you can see outside that it's finna rain, but the weather's saying it ain't. You know what I'm saying? But you looking dead at the clouds and you feel the drops coming, but you look at the weather app and it's still saying it's sunny outside. Like, well, what the fuck you gonna believe? You standing outside, you don't see no fucking sun, and the drops coming on you, see cloudy weather. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Sun. It's not sunny out here. So this is, I don't know. It's somebody got to let it go, man. You getting your karma regardless. You can't get away from that. All you doing is making it worse. But it's like you can stop trying to run from shit, because trying to get out of karma by causing more karma. Jaden, We know that. So you saying it is, Jaden, I need you to relax, okay? I understand Jesus is Lord. I understand all of what you're saying. We get it. And for you to say, please stop telling me this and telling me that, baby, I don't know you. You don't know me. You don't know what I practice. You don't know what I preach. It would be smart for you to not play author of confusion. Okay? So we're not gonna do that. Somebody's mission is failing here. I'm not talking about you, Jaden. Whatever you want to do, I'm not gonna stop you. But I'm just saying that that's pointless to be repetitive to say something that I talk about God all the time. So maybe you're just not catching one of those videos. But for the most part, you don't come in somebody's stuff trying to tell them what you think you know versus what sound like what you really don't know. So let's get it right, baby. I don't know. Let me keep going though. There's a serious person here observing a situation, a celebration, maybe even accomplishment that was made, that was done. This does look like somebody could be holding on extra tight to an offer. And that's not theirs. Okay. This person may be, somebody's watching this take place. Okay. I'm not going to be disrespectful to nobody who want to come in there with this type of talk, but find another time to do it. Respect my channel. Respect God by respecting the person that's, if you know that your intentions are good, you don't force feed nobody. That's one of the things that people got to learn not to do. When you try to force feed or make somebody, you don't know what they believe, because I believe in God. I believe in the Lord. So when you don't know what they believe, but you're trying to force feed something on somebody, that can make you look like not ain't gonna say a hypocrite, but a person of you can make people run away like that. It's a ways to go about doing certain things. And if that person is not receptive to what you're trying to do, go on to somebody who will be receptive to what you're trying to do. But to sit there and force feed it, it's just you become a troll, you become Arthur of confusion, you become like what you say you don't want others to be like. No forcing. That's all I'm saying. All right. Somebody here is in regret because there's a contentness. There's contentness in like somebody's moving forward. Period. All right. So I'm almost finished. So we do got a new idea here that's gonna be abundant. Somebody could be off to themselves researching it or trying to figure out how to get it started or what to do. This looks like a lot of happy moments coming out of this. Looks like a good win here. A cycle is over. Now, we also got somebody here that's trying to gain another idea on how to end this cycle when it comes down to this woman that's in the coin, her receiving the coin. It's coming in slow, but this woman is happy, very fucking happy. You know what I'm saying? And they're happy that something is over with or something is being put to rest. It may take, like I say, slow and patience. Patience is here. Somebody may have to just be patient. All right, there's an offer. Once again, this person is, so they're really trying to figure out how to give you this wish fulfillment. Meanwhile, somebody's trying to figure out how to make sure you don't get it still while they are swatting and trying to live off of other people and shit like that. Really don't care. So the more the truth is coming out, the more somebody is regretting it, but the more angry they are getting. Now we got two energies looking like they bumping heads, looking at each other. We got Aquarius and Virgo energy. Then we got Cancer energy here. This Cancer is like y'all can sit there and look at each other all day. I don't care. I'm out. the Cancer like the Cancer like I'm just right now. I'm just getting the little pricks out of me. This little shit, little knife over here, shit over here, motherfucker stabbing me. I don't even know why I put. It's almost like somebody's taking it out, like they're taking thorns out, a porcupine needles out, or something. Like somebody sprayed them up, and this person like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, take this shit out and go on. Like somebody really is turning the other cheek, and that's pissing off another person for real. This woman is turning the other cheek, and this person is not liking that at all. Like they spewing shit at this person, and this person is overlooking them. But it's what's big for a giant? What's too big for a giant? And it's giving me that this woman giving giant vibes, because it's almost like for real, like you throw knives at a person, they're gonna be this motherfucker looking like, fuck is this? That's how this woman is giving, the energy is given with them, and they looking at the person, but they throwing the shit like fuck and going on. Back here in the back. Really, bitch? Don't look back though. Keep going. That's what this woman right here is doing. I'm talking about, hey, she can do what the fuck she want to do too. But what she want to do is go the other way. It's not looking like she trying to entertain even the hits that she getting hit with. Somebody tried to close this woman's mouth, but it looked like she's still talking. What's up with this? Like, for real, like, you couldn't even bind her, let alone stop, shut her up. Like, who is, like, somebody's binding didn't work and they couldn't shut them up. Like, no. Committed to the journey is what this woman is on. That's it. Moving. And this emperor going towards this woman. So that's why the emperor and the empress could have been side by side, because that's who he's going towards, her. She is a giant. She is, you get to be doing this to a woman that ain't fighting you back is amazing. So this could be another woman doing this to a woman, because if this is a man doing this to a woman and she ain't fighting back and they still losing, that's crazy to me. So I'm hoping that this is a woman doing this to this woman, but it's looking like it's a man doing it to this woman. And the woman is not like phased at all, and it's pissing them off even worse, because they cannot ride this woman's coattail. The woman can easily take off the coat and keep going. They cannot sabotage this woman. They cannot take from this woman or steal or put them in an awkward position either. It's given like this woman is still like untouched, unfazed, unbothered. But they I can't say they're unbothered though, because they, like I say, that the hits hitting them and they looking at them. So it's the fuck, damn, keep going though. But they like, so they are, I ain't gonna say that they bothered to the point to where they turn around like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Why you keep doing it? Stop doing it. Don't do it. It's all, they recognize it, and they push through it. And to be honest with you, it also looks like they still have enough strength to even care for the person that's doing it to them. So damn, why is this making me feel like you actually, like the person that's doing you something is actually a person that you actually would, you would feed, you would clothe, you would look out for, you would be there for. What's this card? This is the Chariot movement coming on in, holding on. Somebody is, I'm telling you, like while you talking about all that, I'm focused on trying to end this, honey. So I'm like, my brain is over here trying to put a stop to this shit. So somebody's focused on that. This Emperor definitely is like, they not finna let something ride, sit there like that. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot is trying to come up against this Emperor as they're coming through. A lot, they're getting hit too, but I don't know if I don't know if it's hitting them or hitting their way of getting to you. This man, there's another man trying to block him off. So it ain't trying to, like, they're not getting hit with shit that like you get hit with, but they are getting hit because they're trying to get blocked from coming towards you. Yeah, but they see that shit. They see it. They see it. So they know exactly why this person is trying to stop them from coming, and it's not going to stop them this time. It's not. All right, this person is holding on to this Cancer. They hold, hey. And it look, somebody else is gonna be ripped apart about this shit, but this person do not care. They don't. What they care about is making sure that this person get what they've given to them, presenting to them or something like that. They don't care about that. That it's like the truth is what prevails the situation. It don't matter if somebody else is shattered. Like, bitch, you was trying to shatter this person. Like, why would I put my energy into making sure you're okay? Especially if this is a whole man doing this to a woman. This is weird ass energy. Now, I'm not going to sit up and say, because women, if y'all doing this to males, this shit ain't cool either. That all the way wrong. Wrong is wrong, period. It really don't matter who's doing what. If you're in the wrong, it's what's up. You're wrong. This person, I just got overheated out of nowhere. Literally. This person could be that, like get like that, get extra upset or something over this. This is a overheating. And I ain't gonna front. Y'all see me with a jacket on in here. It gets cool in here. And it don't matter if I cut it up, it's up. But I don't want to run my shit up like that. But I just got extra overheated. And then I just got sick to my stomach on top of that shit. What the fuck is going on? Out of nowhere. This extra, I'm like it low key feel like I got like my heating pad is on my back, everything, like for real. I just got super hot. This is gonna be a problem. The truth, extra hot. I don't know who's that angry. Now my back's starting to feel like it's sweating. It's not though, but I just feel the little sweat bubbles popping in. It's crazy. Out of nowhere. Because of the truth. When somebody find out the truth, and the truth is this person is being guided to the truth. When I say it's somebody getting slashed to shreds once the truth is out. Somebody is like this is probably why somebody is fighting so hard to keep this from showing, or like keep somebody from coming, or keep the invisible line that stay in your lane and don't cross the line type shit. Something is horrific here, and it's been a big lie about it or around it. And once this truth is coming in, I'm cooling off. I'm cooling back down now. But this truth is coming in. And as this truth comes in, somebody is like, it's gonna explode, yo. It's gonna heat up some shit and cause some real big problems, man. And I'm talking about, you thought it was funny to rip somebody to shreds until you being ripped to fucking shreds. And it's kind of like, this is like that energy. They can't dish what they can't take what they dish out, for sure. Most people can't, and I noticed that though. A lot of people cannot take what they put out to others. You got to watch what you're putting out there in the universe and putting out to other people, if you know that you can't handle that shit back towards you. And so a lot of people can't. A lot of people cannot. There's a vulture here. Let's get ready to close this out. Justice is coming in about the things that was deceived, things that wasn't seen. Clarity is here successfully. The ending of the betrayal is here. It's done, yo. Something is hitting the head. The shit is coming to a head. And karma is being rendered. There's definitely a Virgo here. This Virgo could be getting some type of karma. So there's a Leo here as well. There's somebody here that's seeing, this could be also a Leo Virgo cusp. There could be somebody here that's really watching somebody, that's going to watch somebody receive their karma. There's a Gemini here stepping forward in a Capricorn as well. Something may be restored for you. This could be money. You could be getting some money back. Somebody could be getting some money back. Hold on. Yeah. Somebody owes you, or you owe someone. And either you're going to give them they shit back, or what is this? Are you going to give them the privilege that they need? There's a privilege, or give me my shit back, or give me this privilege. Well, I don't know which one. I don't know what this is. But this is give me my shit back, or give me this privilege. Boy, and somebody ain't playing about it. It's the angry face that I'm seeing. And it's like, it's low-key funny, but this person is, bitch, what you gonna do? Because you owe it to me. A decision is being made, then like I'm gonna rip your ass to shreds. Somebody could take somebody to court here, and like, you don't want to give me what's fairly mine. I'm finna rip your ass apart and take more than what you actually owe me, because you making me go through this process. This is ugly. This is something that's ugly. Somebody can get in trouble for another person's shenanigans. Real talk here. I don't know what I'm picking up on, but it's not looking good for somebody that's like like thinking that they are running scot-free without consequences. And this get yeah, something is very, very serious. There's an attorney here, and this attorney don't look like, I'm gonna be honest, this attorney is looking at something like you ain't gonna be able to win this. You might as well give them what they need. Like for real. There's an attorney here that's low key gonna be trying to talk somebody out of having a lawsuit upon them. So this person is like, just hey, you're not gonna win that because you allowed something. There's an allowing here. And so this attorney is looking at this person like, yo, hey, you need to make a decision about this because you're not gonna win this. So you might as well give them what give them what you owe them. Like, unless you want to make this ugly, because this can get ugly. Because somebody is like, this is almost like protecting a bully while they bullying. Now this could be for some people too. Now this is random too, but this is like protecting a bully while you know that they're creating damage. And if this was reported, trouble would come. It's almost like you were housing this person, or you were providing for this person and allowing them to do this. And there's evidence that you were aware of it, that you were notified of it. There's evidence that this was getting out of hand. There's evidence of a lot of shit here, and it's not looking good for the person because they were. It's kind of like you may have not been there. You can't act, but you can't act like you wasn't aware of it. And you have the authority to get rid of this person, but you kept this person and allowed them to continue to do what they were doing. That's harassment. That's like, I'm allowing this person to harass another person and then bully them. Like I said, there was a bully here, but the bully ain't bullying too well because you were unbothered, or you're going on like you're pulling shit out, that they're spewing shit at you, but you're pulling shit out and continuing to go your way. You're remaining unbothered, which is pissing this bully off. But there's somebody else here that's also watching this take place, and they're bigger than this bully and they can stop it, but they're not. That's the person that's going to get a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. Regret because of the clarity. That's a lawsuit. This is not even about like spiritual laws and stuff at this point. This is something that's tangible. So somebody got evidence, and I ain't even got my cards. I ain't even got the cards over here where I see that. But yeah, it's here. There's an attorney here, or somebody with an attorney. They got the vibe of an attorney. There's somebody about to get granted like a wish, like it's coming in fast, like somebody's getting it. Does look like, hey, this person is steady pricking these damn swords out. They finna get hit with a good lump sum of something. Somebody finna get sued here. There's a suing going on. All right, and when I say this person finna get ripped to shreds, baby, what you was trying is clear. Somebody's fucked. Like, look, fix this shit, or this shit can go far out of hand, real far out of hand. Somebody don't know they playing with they running with smoke, but playing with fire and don't even see the fire starting yet. Real shit. So if you are the person that's over someone who's doing this, you might need to put this motherfucker in a place before the courts put you in yours and take your money due to somebody else's shenanigans. I don't give a fuck who you are, because facts is facts, truth is truth, and fiction gonna be fiction, and proof is motherfucking proof, baby. Receipts gonna show. And there's somebody here that's got receipts of this shit. Evidence is what it is. You can't call nobody crazy when they got the facts on paper. Like, you can't call nobody crazy when they can present motherfucking evidence that this is happening. So I don't know who the fuck playing this type of game, but I would be a little smart about it if I were you, and I would get rid of the motherfucking problem before it becomes your problem. for real, because it's already this person's problem, but they're not acknowledging it like this their problem. But if somebody's been coming to you telling you that this person has been fucking with them and you don't do nothing about it, and you got control over this situation to where you can handle this person and stop them, then she gonna fall back on you, whoever you are. Especially if somebody take this shit to an authority figure like this. Somebody taking this shit to an attorney. And they can file some shit. Paperwork. That shit came out the other day too, talking about paperwork on file. Somebody's filing paperwork. I spoke this shit. I spoke it already. It's just showing up again. So somebody need to tread lightly or be careful who they fucking with, for real, because you can't do that to everybody and get the same reaction. You just can't. You got to watch who you treat in certain ways, man. People don't play that shit all the time, you know? No, all day, everyday shit. But this is something when somebody's caught up in that karmic energy, round and round we go. That's another thing. I'm sorry, I forgot. Can you tell me where we going to? Can you tell me what it is you really want to find? If the truth is really there, even if it's under our hair, imagine that it's been there all the time. Something's been true for a whole fucking time. Nothing's left for dreamers but dreams. Okay, somebody in their head with the shit, but somebody been telling the truth the whole fucking time here. The whole time. It's been there, the truth been there all along. And somebody been overlooking it, playing with it, and treating it like it's nothing. Okay, but when that shit hit a desk on a motherfucking attorney's table, when that shit hit a desk of a judge in a court, and somebody pressing charges or somebody suing your ass because of this shit, it's not gonna be slittled in. It's not gonna be. You can't say you can't act like, oh, I didn't know. Then what's this, sir? What's these? What is this showing that you did know? Now you're fucked because now you lying to the courts. So somebody need to get their shit together for real, because it's looking bad on you. I'm gonna say it. And I'm not even talking about the bully at this point, because the bully is giving me, they riding off of other people. They ain't got shit to sue. You know, you can't sue this bully. This bully squatting and shit. They can go to jail, but the person over them that they're letting swat, they're letting do this shit, that's the one that's getting the money getting took. You the one finna get drained. Your pockets finna get snatched because you letting this person do this shit and they ain't got shit that they can do, but they sitting under you. Like I said earlier, this person is sitting under a coat while they're trying to ride another coattail. So they sitting under the person. The person allowing them to do it. It's gonna be more than one jackass in here in a minute. Let me get this on so I can go on and get out of here. Because I'm supposed to be gone at this point. The clarity is here, and when I say motion, it is what it is. Somebody getting ain't no more puddles, ain't no more blockages. Somebody's moving past all of that, and they finna do what they gotta do. And this is somebody that's building a plan here to make sure, you know, one way or another, this betrayal is coming to a close. Yeah, there's also a Queen of Pentacles in reverse that's trying to get out of Dodge as well. But they was part of this too. It looks like they are regretting that they even played a part in this shit. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like the three blind mice that ain't really blind, but they scattering, bumping into each other, trying to run around and shit. But they don't got nowhere to run. The light is on them. The betrayal is ended. It's here. And somebody, while somebody was trying to restore it, this is like you got caught trying to restart something when it's finished, baby. What are you doing with that match? Blow it out. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck. Somebody's going to be drowning in the swords that they were stabbing you with. This is okay, because you picking swords out and you just throwing them like fuck. You probably, like I said, looking at the person that's throwing them at you, but you ain't throwing them back. But all these swords that this person put in you, as you throwing them, as you pulling them out yourself and just chunking them to the wind, it's like building a river that this person keeps trying to ride coattail your ass. Is like drowning in the swords. They slapping them in the back or some shit like that. You know, it's while you're moving forward. So this person is not going to be able to move forward with you, even if they tried anyway. Somebody did real good because you went ahead and took the coat off. You took the coat off. See, that was the issue, wearing that damn long ass trench coat. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I love trench coats, especially I'm about that shit. But it's like it's like this person was flapping in the wind trying to hang on to you, and all you need to do was take your coat off. You know, they wasn't clinging or gripping onto you like they thought they was. They was gripping onto your cloth. What's sin? But like the outskirts, they didn't know what was within. They don't know what your body looked like, the skin looking like, your figure looking like. They just see the coat and it's flapping in the wind. They was latched on at first, now they sliding off. And they look like you took the coat off and left their ass where it was. Let me get one more, then I'm going to pour the rest out. One more, and I'm going to pour the rest out. Y'all, I appreciate y'all chilling with me and allowing me to come in and bring you this message. Thank you so much for that. All right, divinely goddess. Hey, somebody is the GOAT. This bitch is the GOAT. Scares me for saying it like that, but this motherfucker is the GOAT. Now, this whole time I could have been talking about a male when it was a female, or a female when it was really a male. So y'all take it how it resonate with you. Don't try to force anything, but whoever this person is, they the fucking GOAT. Period, honey. Period. They're gonna everything is gonna be made right for this person because God says so. It ain't got nothing to do with what people on this planet walking around trying to do, trigger off, strategize, whatever the case may be. This person is gonna receive what they need to receive, and other people are going to watch them do it. Simple. They're restoring what needs to be restored themselves. This person's working on themselves first. That's why no matter how many times a motherfucker throwing something at them is not making them turn around and be like, look, bitch, do you want me to slap your ass with a knife? What the fuck are you doing? You know, they just like this. Somebody's like, they done been slapped before so many times. Sometimes they don't even know who the fuck is coming from. So when they recognize it's you, okay, I see you, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep on going. So, because I ain't gonna lie, I done been in that position where I had shit being thrown at me and I ain't even know which way or who was throwing the shit, you know. And then when I found out, I'm like, you don't even know me. I don't deal with you, you know. And you don't have to know people like that for them to want to throw stones. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of like one of them positions to where like I don't even be tripping about when I don't see where it's coming from. So why would I'm alert to you now that I know where it's coming from, but why would I don't give a fuck. I see you though. This person is still moving on with their plans. They going within and they pulling out them swords and they on a fucking boat, moving on their journey. They go on they horse with a car, motorcycle, feet, whatever they own, they moving forward. Period. That's all I got, y'all. Please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much. Thank you, Josh. I think that's what thank you. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. Maybe come back tonight for another one, but then again, who knows? I go back to work tomorrow and I need to do laundry like now. So please like, subscribe, and share, and I will holler at y'all later, all right? Deuces.